I am like a lot of people. I love conferences and conventions. And I'm a member of a lot of different organizations, and almost every one of them has some type of conference or convention associated with this. But the one thing I've realized over the years is that there's a lot of things that people do not tell you about conferences and conventions when you start going down the conference or convention path. So today, I'm going to share with you 5 things that people do not tell you about going to conferences or conventions. Number 1, if I gotta pay, I'm probably not going. If you've never gone to a convention or conference out of town, get ready to have your wallet seriously tapped. When you factor in flying, hotel, transportation, and food, as well as any registration fees, you could be spending a great deal of money. For me, in my legal profession, there are conventions or conferences for all types of things all the time. And let me be the first to tell you, I would love to attend a lot of these conventions. But let me just be clear about this. When you start looking at the amount of time and money that you have to spend, especially if you spend of your own money to attend a conference or convention, you may make the calculated decision that it is not worth it to go financially. And I can tell you, if I have an organization that's willing to pay for me to attend, and they are willing to pay for all aspects of it, I am more inclined to make the effort to go, as opposed to having to allocate my own funds out of my own personal budget to make a trip like this happen. Number 2, being a presenter is awesome. If you ever have the opportunity to be a presenter at a convention or a conference, you will have a unique experience. I've been a presenter a few times, and every time I've been a presenter, it's a different and wonderful experience. 1, your registration fees are almost always paid for. 2, depending on the circumstances, your travel accommodations will be paid for by the convention as well. 3, since you are actually a part of the actual convention itself, you'll get a great opportunity to get a lot of notoriety from the topic that you are presenting. And finally, there's just this measure of prestige that comes from being a presenter at a well-known conference. Number 3, conferences and conventions are the ultimate disconnect from society. If you truly immerse yourself in a conference or a convention, this is the best opportunity to disconnect from the world. Think about it. You're in a confined space with a lot of people who are there for the exact same reasons that you're there. And depending on the conference or the convention, you may have so many different tracks that you will be spending more of your time trying to get an opportunity to be exposed to as many of these different tracks as possible. What you don't realize is that when you are so busy paying attention to all of these different things, you are not really paying a lot of attention to the outside world. Because you have the opportunity to be in an environment where it is just you and your fellow colleagues all pursuing the same thing, you are in a unique world all unto yourself. 4, you can still have fun as an unregistered attendee. This may sound really crazy, but there are sometimes that just going to the event itself and being in the proximity of the event with so many people who are there for the same reason is enough. You may have people who will try to make you feel like you will not truly enjoy the conference or the convention, or enjoy the convention experience unless you actually register. But that is not true. You still have the opportunity to be in the presence of a large number of people who are there for the exact same reason that you are. And I'll stress this, usually there's a lot of after hours activities that are specifically designed to include people who have not registered for the event. So you can have a blast as an unregistered attendee. Finally, 5, you view things very differently after you attend one conference. When you go to a convention or a conference that is solely focused on a specific topic area or a specific profession or event, you will get exposed to so many different things that you did not even realize existed. There's something to be said about being in a conference or convention that is solely focused on what you are interested in. You'll get opportunities to meet people in different parts of the country, and in some cases, even different parts of the world, who have converged onto this location. They all have the same interest, and now they give you access to them, and they have access to you, and you can interact in ways you never thought was even imaginable. Again, let me stress this. If you have never had the opportunity to interact or attend a conference or interact at a conference or convention, you may wonder if it is even worth it. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who can give you the reasons for why you should not attend a conference or convention. But I will say this. Everyone should go to a convention or a conference at least once. And if you do, try to fully immerse yourself in the entire experience. If nothing else, you will definitely have an experience that you will remember.